Hello, everyone. This is Joseph Lucier here. Welcome to our weekly Tongren class. I just wanted to bring in our other friends from Instagram, and we are ready to go. For people that are coming here for the first time, this is a distance healing therapy called Tongren therapy. My name is Joseph Lucier, working with this healing modality probably about 25 years. And each person, through a chat or through the comments on the Facebook, or even through my website, can add in their own request. So let's get started right away. So we do a 3-part process just as we teach it. Blood flow to the brain, initialize the brain and all those important things. Brain command points, kind of connecting to the inner part of our brain that manages the rest of our body. Brain command points, brain stem command points. And we will work with Esther and Catherine. So for the eyes, the inflammation, systemic inflammation for everyone. Blood flow and nerve flow. That's our main 2-part process. Blood flow, nerve flow. So for the eyes, 3 things. One is a product that I've been looking at. It's saffron based. It's called Max 2020, Max Eye 2020, I think it is. Looks very good. For cataracts, there's a product and a book called Can See, based upon L-cyst. I think it's specific amino acid that helps to support the eyes. And the third one is for leaky blood vessels. There's something called Vein Health, a product from Global Healing, which is for the strengthening of veins and arteries. So that would be a good fit for anything like that as well. Blood flow and nerve flow. So C3 for the eyes, ears, and nose. And we would do a couple people for macular degeneration, Dorothy and Catherine. But that specific product, I think it's called Max Vision 2020, a big eye with the word saffron on it. Looks pretty good. For cataracts, Can See, it has a lot of documented case studies for success. So let's work on it from Tongren, C3. So that is the one, Vision Max 2020 with lutein. You've tried it? Oh, you just found it. So always looking for more. Blood flow, nerve flow for the spine. Let's work on pain. Esther, and for the eyes, T123478. And I'm looking here, Liam, autism, more spontaneous language. That's good news. There was some additional knowledge I learned about for connection to speech, the words. It's actually the cerebellum and the Broca and Wernicke areas and the hypothalamus. And we'll get there in just a moment. T7 and lower body area, and T7 and the bladder. Also T9 for the liver, which is the Chinese interpretation. Let me move back a little bit so people can see my hands. Liver and eyes have a connection. And hello, happy mama. Good to see you. Let's work on the microbiome. Let's work on the ouch point for the eyes. GV20 for the growth hormone for cataracts. Let me know what you think, Catherine. Vertebral artery, spinal artery, T123478. And the spleen and the abdominal blood area, then L1 to 5. And let's take a look. We're talking with June about her horse. Animal broadcast starts for Sunday. What time on Sunday? And lumbosacral plexus. And working for everything for Esther. And grounding to the legs. And let me just check one thing real quick. Looking for, making sure I get all the requests. Pain relief, bladder, and daughter, healthy pregnancy, and fertility for your daughter-in-law. Okay, I get that. Got it now for you. There we go. So let's continue with that for Esther, T1234778. T7 for the spleen and abdominal blood, and L3 for fertility and healthy pregnancy, T123478, anti-inflammation, but especially TV17, good circulation. Facial, and for all the eye stuff, facial artery, C3, blood flow, nerve flow, carotid artery, vertebral artery, occipital artery for the eyes, and C3 and the ouch point. Give some extra focus on that for the eyes. And grounding from the vagus nerve. Liver 3 and kidney 1. And welcome to all of you that come here on a regular basis. Thank you very much for joining our community. We greatly appreciate it. And we want to continue to foster healing momentum for everyone so they can continue to have healing progress. So let me know how you're doing week to week, better, worse, or no change. It's all good information. And we just want to be able to help each other out. So for Marta, we're going to work for your brother Richard, and then we'll continue to work on fertility and good pregnancy as well. And also for Blue Sky, low energy, healed right lower back that wraps around to right upper thigh, relaxed mind for family and blessings and many thanks. So blood flow to the brain. And we'll work on the horse for abdominal surgery. Does the horse have a name? Just curious. Blood flow to the brain. Blood flow for the brain stem, cardiac respiratory vasculatory center, GV17. Vertebral artery to the spinal artery. So several points to work on for the lungs. T3 for the lungs. Lung 1, lung 2 in Chinese medicine on the front. Yeah, Marie, I hope the progress stays long term. So, T3 for the lungs, lung tumors, lung 1, lung 2 for the lung tumors, and the kidneys, L1, 2, 3. And then for Fran, esophageal cancer. So for all of you, that will be the oxygen protocol. Vertebral artery, actually the phrenic nerve from the neck right here, both sides. Phrenic nerve to the diaphragm. That manages oxygen capacity. And the main Dantian abdominal area for the horse for abdominal surgery. CV6, CV4 for the horse. So the abdominal area, T11, T12, L4, L5. And grounding. The specific cancer areas, let's work on T8, esophagus, T3 for the lungs, L2 for the kidneys. So great things to do are castor oil packs and clay packs on the specific area. For the lungs, do it right here. Someone did it for clay packs. I think it was, yes, clay packs. And reduce the lung issues. There was someone that was having some other serious lung issues. This is a great story I just heard. There was a woman, her parents were from Russia, and she was living in the United States. She ended up with these really serious lung issues and scheduled for surgery. The mom says, wait. The mom showed up in the U.S. with a couple of bags of clay, applied the clay for like a month or 2 months and solved the problem. The power of a mom. Okay. And grounding for the lungs, esophagus. So the esophagus will be T8, but also CV17 and CV12. So next we work with blue sky. And we worked with the abdominal area for the horse. Yep. And we will work with Happy Mama. Let's do it. Blood flow to the brain. Command points of the brain. Who doesn't want an awakening of the brain, right? So for the arteries, the leaky arteries, brain health, for the macular degeneration and eye issues, even floaters, that product talks about improving floaters. Vision Max 2020, saffron based. Cataract specific, can see, very specific amino acid. T7, the microbiome. Let's work on the bones and lymph for Happy Mama Perfect Blood. T1 for the bones and bone marrow. GB39 for the bones and bone marrow. T3 for the lungs and the lymph. So when you see the word lymph, you think castor oil. So also, Happy Mama, did you get your breathing device? So I want everyone to chime in. I did forget something. What's the YouTube? Why not multitask, right? We can play healing frequencies. Of course, my computer's about to crash. And it is slowly rendering. Even my hands seem to be slow. There it is.
Look and feel pregnant from bloating? Why is it you can do everything by the...
Sorry about that. Can't avoid commercials in this world, I'll tell you. There we go. Isn't that better? So more for the bone, the perfect blood. So everything related to the blood, spleen, bone marrow, and even craniosacral fluid for everyone will do the craniosacral fluid. GB 789. 789. 10, 11, 12. 13. For focus, for blue sky, relaxed mind. So we're going to work on the bones and then the right lower back. That would be the psoas. One, two, three, four, seven, 8. Microbiome, T11, T12, L4, L5. The craniosacral fluid, which is critical, and other support flow of the body from the brain to T1, tailbone 1, 2, 3, and 4. Unusual points for Tongren, but very good points, especially used in Europe. Horse is tank in Germany. All right, tank. We'll give you another boost for your abdomen. T7 for the abdomen, T11, T12 for the abdomen, L4, L5, and lumbar 1 to 5 for the abdomen. For tank. But also right lower back wraps around to the right upper thigh. Christos, how you been? I have a cure for asthma and dyspnea. And you can order it right from Europe. But I will also tap for asthma for you. I got asthma diagnosed, complications of several things occurring, possibly pollution, COVID. I was diagnosed with asthma, did some breathing techniques, got rid of my asthma. So I'd like to share that with everyone. Good to see you, Christos. So would that be Kalamera? My terrible Greek. But also CV17, the laser on CV17 is brilliant for asthma as well. Relax mind again. But as you say, the right lower back wrapping around to the right upper thigh. Yep, that's the psoas. That's the psoas, the piriformis. And there's a special point just for that, GB30. If you do yoga, then definitely you want to do the yoga pigeon, modified pigeon. I always recommend full pigeon if you're really ambitious and have really good knees. Otherwise, the modified pigeon. And I'll just turn our music down a little bit. Hopefully you can all hear it. Makes the tapping a little happier. And grounding, make sure we get everyone. Yes, Christos, email me about a solution. No joke. But we will work on it now for you, CV17, of course. Shipped on Monday. Is that shipped from Sweden? CV17. Kalimera. And while you're here, Christos, look up consciousbreathing.com. That's the US one. I actually researched, I've been actually inquired just this week how people in Europe can order them directly. Since shipping to the US, it's made in Sweden, I think, probably made in China, sent to Sweden, sent to the US, sent to Greece. That would be a waste of time. So for Patty, right shoulder pain, weight loss, high blood pressure, blood sugar, Liam, autism. And then esophageal cancer, we'll work on that again. And wound healing, circulation in both legs and feet. So one of the best things you can do for wound healing is 2, maybe 3 times a week, is to put wheatgrass balm on there. It will reconnect the brain wound connection. That's one. Another one for wound healing, of course, is yarrow, or even any herbal poultice, or aloe vera. Aloe vera gel is super good for healing. So let's continue on. Let's look at the brain. Let's look at the brain. So by the way, we've come up with our programs for the year. Every season we'll do one colon cleanse and clay detox cleanse. These are advanced cleanses, supervised and monitored and with support information and support meetings throughout to get the best results. But in this world, we want to have the maximum colon cleansing and detoxing for deeper cellular. We do that each season. We do it internationally, actually. Blood flow to the brain. Blood flow to the brain, and then the brain stem. And for Happy Mama and everyone else, we will do a lymph tune-up. Axillary lymph. Inguinal lymph. Axillary lymph, inguinal lymph, lymphatic duct, Peyer's patches of the gut, castor oil. I can't tell you enough about that for lymph drainage. And a couple of notes here. I'd like to hear more about the spontaneous language and the improvements. I'm glad to hear that. Let's work on that right now. For the autism and the brain points, Broca and Wernicke areas, cerebellum, GB13, left side, right side for the frontal lobe. Deep sleep, Iden for depression. So probiotic foods, gut shots, sauerkrauts, all these great things, because most of the neurotransmitters related to mood are generated in the gut, not the brain. So you make a better microbiome, you eliminate constipation, you'll have reduced depression. And direction, GB13 right side and left side. So how's everybody doing? So yeah, Catherine, I think vein health and Vision Max 2020 would be a couple of good options. Vertebral artery to the spinal artery. Is the music too loud for everyone? Henry, you out there? Patty C says, yes, I can feel it good, Patty. Yep, we want everybody to feel the healing energy. And for Patty C, again, the brain stem areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. So wound healing, growth hormone, GV20. And where is the wound? Feet. Thank you. Circulation, GV17, more circulation. Put your mind there. If you put your mind in a wound or a finger or even a non-wound, science has proven that there will be increased circulation there. GV17. So wound healing, let's go right on the wound area. And grounding. And both legs for the wound. Circulation in both legs. Definitely castor oil packs would be a good option. Good health for Marie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. The immune system, T11, T12, the microbiome systems. Good health as always. Scott in Utah listening in. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Checking to make sure I don't miss anything. And Tuesdays is Charlie Smigelski. Excellent. I think it's at 10 o'clock Tuesday mornings, which is a great one. 6 o'clock Mondays with Jacqueline and Yvonne is an excellent one. Those are three really good, including ourselves, really good ones. Okay, so I think we covered all of that. Good to see you, Patty, and everyone. Next, I will just make sure we have everyone here. And I do have your requests on Instagram. Monday morning at 9:30. I was close. Monday morning at 9:30-ish, I heard. So Monday morning, 9:30, Charlie Smigelski. I highly recommend it. 6 p.m. for sure, Jacqueline and Yvonne. So let's work next for asthma, and anaphylactic reaction to most foods. Anaphylactic reaction to most foods means that there may be an underlying viral infection, Epstein-Barr virus, or another one, which is an important name we need to remember. I'm going to look through all my papers here right now. It is called blastocystitis. So you should get tested for both of those, because that can create reactions to everything, plus constipation or systemic toxicity means you're saturated, maxed out for all foods, all chemicals, all those things. So let's work on that blood flow to the brain. Definitely need to detox with clay. The name of the clay is from, if you email me, it's a long name, email me, joe@anusarwellness.com. Blood flow to the brain. So, and then hijack amygdala, TB789, and the limbic system. Blood flow to the limbic system and the amygdala, the vertebral artery. So C3, 4, and 5, throat, tongue, face swelling, mast cell activation, T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Another way to control, that's histamine, that's not homocysteine. Anti-inflammation for overproducing histamine, T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Addiction, so definitely check on the gut, T11, T12, and your nutrition. A lot of times addictions are deficiency in nutrients. And hello again, Esther. So, constipation, T11, T12, L4, L5. And we have a colon cleanse, and there are some things you can do for colon. Even set a tea called Smooth Move, good for constipation. 3, 4, 7, 8, overproducing histamine. Hope you're feeling better. And then autism, GB789, Tong for rage and depression. Constipation is a core cause of many things. It's a symbol. It's kind of a sign that many things can go wrong, even Parkinson's and other conditions like that. So Charlie is Mondays at 9:30. Thank you for that correction. And the asthma. So let's work on the asthma from different places. T6 for the diaphragm. T3 for the lungs. Lung 1, lung 2 for the lungs. Phrenic nerve and diaphragm, CV17. Good for the asthma, and then charge the battery, CV4. So trauma, CV13, and Tong, third eye, to connect to your true self, can reduce trauma, or at least give us the wisdom to reflect and transform challenges in our lives. And again, addictions for Kate, GB13, and constipation, lumbosacral plexus, the nerves to the colon area, T11, T12, L4, L5. So is it snowing in Utah? I bet it is. So we want to talk about liver detox for medications. Not at the same time, but at a different time of the day. You can do clay, which will definitely help to detox. And you can alternate castor oil and clay. Castor oil on the liver, especially. Clay on the liver, but clay baths would be even better. So if you did alternating castor oil packs on the liver and the belly, and then clay baths or clay foot soaks, that will complete a really good detox protocol for you. Vagus nerve for everyone. CV12 to the second human brain, CV12. Liver 3 and kidney 1. So let's go with Tundrakile right now. We tap for left breast tumors. So again, castor oil, there are castor oil packs that are built for that shape. That would be one thing. Number 2, a blockage that we're working on, healthy lymph. So castor oil accelerates lymph to eliminate stagnation, which is critical for breast cancer, and irritated skin across belly and left side. Castor oil pack on the belly and the skin. Detoxing, lots of detoxing stuff going on. Blood flow to the brain and right elbow torn ligament. So for the seborrheic keratosis, skin tags, clay packs. It will basically, sometimes it's a virus or it could be many things. Clay packs on those spots. But clogged facial pores, facial clay, even just clay water in your skin, clay mask, it will solve that problem. And then for hormone balancing, that's a different shade. Blood flow to the brain. Vertebral artery to the spinal artery. T1, 2, 3, 4 for the breast, left breast. Axillary lymph on both sides of the breast area. T4 for the skin, for itchy skin, and detoxing for everyone. T9 the liver. Microbiome, T11, T12. Kidneys, L3. T4 for the skin. And there's always urotherapy, something to check out. Even for the eyes. Oh, you have Tom's 248 machine. That sounds like musical scales. CV17 for everyone. Feeling the chi. Great. So we don't want to miss the right elbow, torn ligament. So we work on the nerve source, which is the shoulders, what we call the brachial plexus. Then blood flow and nerve flow, vertebral artery, then the ouch point down to the right elbow. And Tracy, good to see you. We did miss you. Coughing related to digestion and allergies. T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, but especially C3, 4, and 5 for the throat. So Tondrakili, we worked with you. Clay. So again, we have asthma. Let's work on that. Vertebral artery to the spinal artery. So the lungs and the diaphragm. T3, T6. Laser on CV17 can also solve asthma. So let's work on the ouch point for the coughing related to digestion. In Tong for Michael for sleep. And so we also have kidney tumor, uterine tumor, elbow pain, constipation, and sleep for Magnificent Citizen. And your relaxator was shipped on Monday. Blood flow to the brain. brain command points for everyone. We actually have a lot of people today. About 8,364 to be exact. So, magnificent citizen, vertebral artery to spinal artery. What is cancer? Cancer is a trigger from hypoxia and oxygen deficiency. So you had rain and hail. Hail, rain, and hail. Fall weather for sure. I think we're caught up. I think I've answered all your questions. Feel free to email me any more questions. I want to keep up to speed on all of that. The Whole Food, Whole Life workshop, that is something maybe you and I can talk offline about in terms of nutrition. Unfortunately, that workshop will not be pushing through. I am finishing up an online workshop for that, but there are some basic things, and that won't be pushing through. Elbow issues, let's work on that again. Brachial plexus, torn ligament on the elbow, let's work on both elbows. And for magnificent citizen, elbow pain. D12347 8. A great recommendation would be wheatgrass balm once or maybe 2, maybe 3 times a week for a couple of weeks. It will help a lot. It helps to regenerate nerves, reconnect the brain wound connection. Blood flow, nerve flow for constipation. IDC, great, you can feel it. T11, T12, L4, L5. So let me know how everybody's doing. So Chad has I know Chad, I used to work with Chad. He's down in, I think, Kentucky or somewhere in South. To attend his session, you would go to tongrendstation.com. Tuesdays at 6:30. T123478. Anti-inflammation. Sleep for everyone in Tong. All right, we covered everyone. So everybody take a deep breath. We're going to do a little breathing practice. You're going to do breathe in 4, out 8, hold for 8. So I will do the counting. So everyone ready? I heard that. You're all set. Breathe in through your nose, all through the nose. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And breathe normally. So we'll do a little bit of chi for everyone. Circulation in both legs, cancers. We work on the kidney tumor, uterine tumor. Kidney is L3, L2, uterine is L3. Similar blockage area. And of course, we will work with Pondering Traveler. I did see that, but you're right, I did miss it, so let's do it. Detox, urinary incontinence, and adrenal health. Absolutely, blood flow to the brain. And castor oil packs, clay packs are brilliant medicines. Thousands of years. It's just connecting to the earth and really adding in deep penetrative healing power of the earth and the plants. It's just amazing. And Edgar Casey, and I've read a lot about his specific testimonials and stuff, he really popularized it, called the Sleeping Prophet. Blood flow to the brain, T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. So for urinary incontinence, Kegel exercises. That will help. There are some specific herbs you can do for the urinary tract. T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. And detox. The detox organs. The skin, the liver, T9. The kidneys, L2. Colon, T11, T12, L4, and L5. Now let's work on the urinary incontinence. T7, blood flow, sacrum 1 to 5, the bladder area. And the adrenals, HPA, hypothyroid pituitary axis, adrenal axis, so hypothalamus rather. Pituitary and adrenals. Clay packs, depends on the location, usually is you make a mud. I think it's about 2 parts clay, 1 part water. Sometimes it's 1 to 1, depends on the clay. Can't find the link to what? The clay, there's a link at the top, actually. If you give me your name, I can email it to you as well. Yep. At the beginning of our chats, I have all of these different go-to vendors for all of us. Vitality, Herbs, and Clay. It's up at the top. Not for the Clay website. You don't need any login. Vitality, Herbs, and Clay does not require a website. But Tongren Station, you probably do need to create a profile, and that's not a big deal. So just create a new password, username and password for Tongren Station, then you should be able to see everything. I think it may be required, I'm not sure. So grounding to liver 3, TongrenStation.com. So we're going to shut down. We seem to be getting hacked at the moment. I'm actually going to shut and end this broadcast right now. We got some hacking going on. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm going to play the bowl, and then we will be good to go. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Blessings to all of you. Thank you for the opportunity to share this time with you. Take care. Be well. Be kind to one another. Enjoy the day.